What it do, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video, man. So look, right, this finna be a Q&A, you feel me? I got plenty of questions on Instagram. A couple people who ain't on Instagram right now, I asked them to send me some questions. So I got questions in the text messages and all of that. So just smash the like button, leave a comment down below, and I'm gonna answer these questions to the best of my ability. I think we're gonna do maybe, I'm gonna do like 15 to 20 questions, bro. So I'm just gonna pick through them randomly and see, you know what I'm saying, what's up with whatever, man. So let's get straight into it, man. The first one at the top of the list says, how are you mentally? I can honestly say, mentally, I think I'm cool. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm not letting any, like, hard times that come about, like, stare me off of the positive path or stop me from thinking of the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my mental is together. Like, I feel like I'm good mentally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I could say I feel like I'm good mentally. Next question says, what motivates you? What motivates me is probably gotta be the fact of, like, I got a kid and I know what it's like to not have shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what a struggle is, you feel me? So that shit just motivate me to want more and want to do more. Like, I've been able to see both sides of the playing field, to where it's like, I've been around people who got shit and got all their shit together and really winning in life. And I've also witnessed people who really don't know what to do or how to go about even getting the finer things in life, you feel me? So that's what motivates me. Like, I mean, let me see. Let me look. What made me come up with my Instagram name? So for y'all that don't know, my Instagram name is the coziest one. Make sure you go follow me. But how did I even come up with that name? I don't know. I just, like, I started to, like, take on the role of, like, okay, well, no. Let me say this for y'all, because for y'all that don't know, the coziest, the meaning behind that is being able to be comfortable in all situations, no matter good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So when I started taking more time to myself, it was like, I felt like I was learning or teaching myself how to be comfortable in all situations, you feel me? It also means, I mean, all that fly shit as well, but the real meaning behind it is being comfortable in all situations, no matter good or bad. So I feel like that's me, you feel me? I see a lot of people asking me, what's your goals for this year? My goals for this year, my biggest goal for this year is to get my complete own space. Like, for my birthday, I want to be able to have my own, like, complete space, like own crib. Like, I'm talking about, like, being able to sit in the living room and just chill in my boxers type shit. Like, I've never been able to just sit in my living room. Never had, like, I don't even come from, like, having a kitchen table, bro. So, like, that's like the biggest goal for me, is to have my complete own space to be able to create and do exactly whatever I want to do. You feel me? Let me see. Let me go to some of these text message joints. How many kids do I want? So I'm okay with one, but when things fall in line and like I have like a real relationship that I know is like locked in stone, I want a daughter, because I feel like that daughter love is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to have a daughter. Let me see. What made me start music? What made me start music is just really trying to find myself. Like, I was in a relationship, and like the relationship was like 4 years long, and that was kind of like my best friend. Like, we literally talked about everything, did everything together and type shit like that. So when we broke up and shit, it was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of needed a way to vent and just recollect and refine myself. Like, and music just came about. Like, it was nothing that was like planned or nothing like that. I just ended up making a song. I plugged my headphones into my laptop, my very first MacBook, and made a song, bro. Like, and that shit, I was like, oh, this shit kind of hard. Like, this shit cool. Like, I fuck with even being able to create. I'm a creative ass person, so I'm like, I fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just kept doing that shit, and like, I love that shit. I love being able to make a song and hearing the final product of that shit. Like, everything that I make don't be good. I don't fuck with it, but it's like just being able to get that out and, like, express that shit. It feel good. You feel me? It's therapeutic for a nigga. You feel me? Let me see. Let's go back to the gram, bro. It should say, what inspired you to do this? Like I said, I'm a creative person, and so like editing the videos and like just putting together something for people to enjoy and watch, like I fuck with that type of shit. Like, I've always been a technology type person, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I just like I could teach myself things, and why teach yourself something and not try to capitalize off of it? You feel what I'm saying? So I just fuck with the creative part of being able to do this. You feel me? Let me see. It says, is there something that a lot of people misunderstand about you, and what is it? I think something that people misunderstand about me would be, I'm actually a lover boy. Like, if you went to school with me or claim to know me, you know that like I've always had a way with the ladies. You feel me? But and sometimes it came off as, oh nah, this nigga's a player. But no, it's just I only allow certain women or certain people, you know what I'm saying, because they want women at the time. Like, I've been dealing with females like my whole life, so I only allow certain people to tap into the real like caring side of me. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody deserves your full you and all the energy that you can like give or display. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what's misunderstood about me, that I'm just this careless, like, I don't give a fuck type of person. No, it just takes the right person to tap into those type of things with the boy. You feel me? This joint say introvert or extrovert. I feel like I'm an introvert. I don't like being in big crowds. I don't like being around people. I'd rather be alone than on the scene type shit. Like, I don't even like going outside if it ain't really no purpose behind it. I'll pop out here and there, but I don't really like being outside. If I got my person and we can be together and kick it on some chill, cool shit, then I'm cool with that. Like, I don't like being out and about and shit like that. Like, it just ain't for me. This joint say, why do you feel like not going out and partying plays a part in your success or where you want to be in life? I feel like going out and partying is a waste of time, especially if you're not getting like paid for it, if it ain't making your pockets grow or nothing like that, because you going out seeing the same people, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, like, that's not the type of environment that I'm a fan of. Like, my mom wasn't a strict type of parent, so I was able to do all that going out stuff young and shit like that. Like, I didn't really have no curfew or nothing like that. And like, I mean, my mom let me be a teenager. She let me be a kid, you feel me? So I was able to actually live, you feel me? So I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the whole being on the scene type of thing, like I said. What do you look for in a female? What I look for in a female? Loyalty. You gotta be loyal. Honesty. You gotta be honest. Like, don't lie to me. Even if you know you did something wrong, don't lie to me. I'd rather you tell me before I find out on my own, because it's gonna make me mad. You feel me? At least I know if you tell me the truth, I know that you gonna tell me when you do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I like pretty women. You feel me? Like, you gotta have a good personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the personality is more important than the looks, but the looks still matter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to dress. I like to think that I got like a great sense of fashion, so, and I mean, you gotta be able to match my fly. That matters. You feel me? What else? I don't know. I got a son, so you gotta be trustworthy for sure. I gotta be able to, know that if I gotta leave my kid with you, that he good. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, I don't know. You just gotta be a thorough person, for real. What else we got? See, we got some questions, man. This joint say, how did you feel the first time you dunked in a game? I don't even remember when my first dunk was in a game. Like, when was my first dunk in a game? I know my first dunk was 9th grade, though, for sure. But my first dunk in a game, bro, I don't even remember, bro. But I remember a lot of dunks. Like, dunking in a game that shit feel good. Like, cause a lot of people can't do that shit. So when you can do it, it's like niggas looking forward to seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just be feeling right. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What else we got up here? We got, what's the most points you scored in a game? If we talking AAU, I done been in the 30s, bro. Like, I done been in the 30s. School, I think my highest in school was like 28. But like AAU days and shit, I done been in the 30s, bro. Like, I was really a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. This joint say, why you stop hooping? That's a good question. Why I stopped hooping was, okay, so I started to feel like it wasn't really a dream of mine to chase. You feel me? Like, my older brother was the basketball lover. You feel me? I just happened to take up on what he loved so much. I liked football more than basketball. But I just happened to get way nicer at basketball than football because I was a big nigga. Like, I'm tall, and I'm saying, like, I just was nice, and like, it was always stored in my head, like, oh, you need to go to college, and basketball is the way to do so. But once I'm starting to go on these visits, and when I'm going on the visits though, like, I'm working out with niggas, I'm cooking niggas in full, like, I'm talking about cooking niggas, like, but it became more of a business, like, to where coaches leaving and shit like that, like, I mean, it just became more of a business more than like just the enjoying playing the game. And like, when you really think about it, it's niggas who really like will sleep in a gym type shit. I wasn't that person. Like, I hated, I wasn't working out on a daily. I go hoop on a daily, but I'm not working on my game daily and shit. I'm going to the gym knowing that I'm finna cook niggas. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So like, and then my son came about, and it was like, I don't know, I just became more so like money oriented. Like, I wanted to have money. All these years of playing basketball, I wasn't able to go to the stores and buy what I want and shit like that. Like, it was a lot of shit that played a part in me just saying fuck that shit. Like, I don't know, it wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't it for me no more. Like, let's see. I already answered all that shit. This joint say, what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is being misled and lied to. Like, don't lie to me, don't try to mislead me. Like, let me know what's what, and let me decide if I want to fuck with you for, you know what I'm saying, the real you feel what I'm saying, or if I want to associate myself with you for the real you. Like, you don't have to lie to me and shit like that. I hate that shit. That shit makes me mad. That's probably the biggest pet peeve that I got, for sure. I got some in my DMs too. Let me see. Alright, so this joint says, you drinking with your significant other one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit that they were interested in your best friend that night. How do you respond? So, if you was interested in my best friend, it's kind of on some shit like, damn, like, was I the backup type shit, or is that still present now? Like, if my best friend came about now, would they be able to, like, I mean, snatch you from up under my wing? Like, it's a lot that go in with that question. So how would I respond to that? It's kind of on some shit like, I think my biggest question would be, is that how you feel now? Do you regret choosing me instead of, or having me instead of the best friend? You feel me? This one says, okay, your friend with benefits arrived to your house unannounced. They text and say, I'm outside, and you're in the bed with the person you hope is your significant other. What do you do? Excuse me. What do you do in that situation if your friend with benefits pull up to the crib? Damn. First of all, your friend with benefits shouldn't just be pulling up to the crib if it's unplanned in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, if you in the bed with the person that you are hoping to be in a relationship with, I feel like you shouldn't even have that friend with benefits anymore, because that person that you hope is your significant other now takes on that role of your friend with benefits as well. So I feel like that was just that friend with benefits shit should just be a dub. Like, all of that goes on to the person who you are hoping to be your significant other. That's a good question though. I swear that's a good question. Okay, here's another one. If you go through your significant other's phone and don't find anything incriminating, would you tell them why or why not? I don't really do the whole going through the phone thing. If you go through my phone, then I'll be like, I'll go through your phone type shit. But if, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, I don't know, I think that's like a stage that people go through type shit. And if you sit up here and be like, you ain't never went through nobody's phone, you're fucking lying. But I feel like that's like a maturity thing. Like, I ain't finna just search through nobody's phone. And if you feel like you got the urge to go through somebody's phone, then obviously you know in your heart that it's something that's like that you could not know, you feel me? And yeah, you should start up that conversation, like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? What's up? I need to know, you feel me? But I don't know, I ain't going through nobody's phone like these days. I ain't fucking with that shit. But you welcome to go through mine, but if you go through mine, then I'll go through yours. But other than that, I ain't tripping off that shit. Alright, I think I'm gonna make this the last one, because we at 22 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna make this the last question. A woman catches her husband in a non-sexual emotional affair. She tells him it's worse than a non-emotional sexual affair. Do you agree? Why not? Hold on. A woman catches her husband in a non-sexual emotional affair. She tells him that it's worse than a non-emotional sexual affair. Do you agree? Why or why not? I think emotional affair is probably worse than a non-emotional sexual affair, because it's simple fact, like, you got feelings for this person, you feel me? Not saying that I'm okay with you just going to have sex with somebody, because usually with a female, like, sex, it kind of like ties in with having emotions and shit like that. It's rare that a female is just out here just letting a nigga hit and don't feel no emotion for that nigga. But there are some that do exist. And but I still feel like an emotional affair is worse than a sexual affair, because it's simple fact, you care for this nigga. So it's like, when you care for somebody, you want to know what they doing and shit like that. To where if you just, having sex with somebody, it's just on some shit like, oh, I trust this person to just, be there when I need certain shit done, and that be that. Which I wouldn't be cool with either or, but I'm just saying, I think the emotional affair is worse than the sexual affair, for sure. Let me see if we got some more before I stop this shit. And niggas just asking the same questions. Oh, okay, I like this one right here. We can end it on this one right here. No, I'm gonna answer two more. So this one say, who you think better, Nigel or George? All right, so Nigel and George, for y'all that don't know, are two people that I grew up with, hooping with and shit like that. I actually knew Nigel longer than George, but I actually played on George's team. Who better? They got different styles of play. Like I feel like Nigel is more so of like a scorer. He gonna go get his for him type shit. And George is more so of a team player. Like he gonna facilitate and like actually like play the one, and they both play point guard. You feel me? So I feel like George is more of a point guard, and Nigel is more so of I'm gonna go score the rock and try to do what I need to do for me, and to, even though he's still trying to secure the win, he's still trying to pat his stats more than George, for sure. All right, and the last question says, what's your goal for your channel this year? Bro, like I said in my vision board vid, man, we trying to get that plaque this year, bro. If I can get that plaque this year, that'd be amazing. Like I think we had like 2,800 subs, bro. It's a long way from 100K, but I feel like if we stay consistent and go hard, bro, we can do that shit, bro. Hey, yo, Chris, always dripping. With that being said, man, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, bro, make sure you subscribe to my channel, bro. Please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this video. Give me your outlook on some of these questions, you know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all in the next vid, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. If I said this was the last time, would you choose? Said some shit that hurt, but that was last time.